Hey everyone, it's Sarah, and today I am back to talk about 10 more fragrances that make me feel like a goddess when I wear them. Yeah, I knew I could do a part 2 to this because I had so many more fragrances that definitely deserve to be talked about, so I'm gonna jump right in. I'm gonna start with one that, oh gosh, every time cold weather rolls around, I start craving this fragrance, and I think that it is just one of the most beautiful, expensive smelling fragrances ever. And this is a fragrance from Araf, and this is Club de Nuit Intense. This is a pretty spot-on one-for-one clone for Tom Ford Noir de Noir. This is the most beautiful, syrupy, dark rose. I could see how somebody could feel like this smells a little bit on the mature side, because it definitely has, there's definitely a kind of slight dustiness to the rose, almost as if dried rose petals have been kind of crushed up into a fine powder. That's kind of what the rose smells like in here. And then you get this, but there's this really beautiful, almost intense, jammy sweetness that really keeps it from going into like mature territory. I love this. This smells incredibly expensive to me. I love this in the wintertime, but this is one of those perfumes that every time I wear it, I feel amazing. I feel like I just smell so expensive and classy, and it's just perfect. It's just a perfect, like very grown woman, but without going into mature territory. Very expensive smelling rose fragrance. I love Noir de Noir from Tom Ford. This is identical to it. I have a 12 ml mini of Noir de Noir. I need to pull that out and wear it some this winter because I've had it for years and years and I've never used it. And I definitely, it's got like one of those little round top dabbers, so I need to use it. I don't want it to go bad. But because I've always had this, I've never really ever reached for it. But yeah, I need to. They smell identical though, and it is such a stunning fragrance. When Tom Ford gets it right, that house really gets it right. I mean, some of Tom Ford's fragrances are just incredible, and this is definitely one of them. So anyways, that is Araf Club de Nuit Intense, or Tom Ford Noir de Noir. Okay, this next one, I almost was gonna put this in my iconic fragrance video, but I love this perfume so much, and I feel like this one more, it fits in this video more. This is a fragrance from Dior. This is Dior Addict. I just pulled the bottle that was closest, which is the original formulation. I love the newest formulation as well. I think that Dior did a great job when they reformulated this. I don't think, in my opinion, I don't think that they butchered this one. There are other people that disagree. There are other people that hate the new formulation and that think that they butchered it. I don't, and it could be because my bottle of the new formulation is so old and it's just got a tiny little bit left in it, so it's very concentrated. That could be why I don't think it's that bad. I'm gonna have to buy a new bottle and we'll see, because my new formulation is almost gone. And as soon as I run out of that, I will pick another bottle up. I'm really hoping that it isn't because my bottle is old and very concentrated. I'm hoping that it's not terrible, but some people say it is. But anyways, this is the new formulation, and but anyways, this is the original formulation, and this perfume makes me feel amazing. And again, you guys are gonna see a running theme here. Perfumes that are like dark and sweet and heavy, those are the perfumes that I feel the most comfortable in. Those are the perfumes that make me feel like a goddess. They make me feel amazing, like I smell incredible, and Dior Addict is no different. This one is, the original formulation has tonka and vanilla and jasmine. It's heavy and sweet and cozy and comforting, and just everything that I love in a perfume. I feel amazing every time I wear this perfume. I haven't worn this original formulation in quite a while because I've got about a third of a bottle left. I think you can see where it's filled to. Yeah, about right where my finger's at. So I need to give this some love though, because I've got plenty. It's not like I'll go through this anytime soon, but I do enjoy this perfume. Not only do I feel like a goddess in it, but I do think that this is an iconic perfume as well. There are other Dior's though that are more iconic than this, which is why I did not include it in that video. But anyways, that is Dior Addict. I absolutely adore it. It makes me feel amazing every time I wear it. Okay, this next one, this is so funny because when this perfume was super hyped up, and it still does get hyped up, but not the way that it had been hyped up, I actually hated it and I did not get the hype around it. But after my skin chemistry changed almost a year ago and I started wearing this perfume, holy cow, I understood the hype because this perfume all of a sudden just started smelling incredible on me. I understand now. This is a fragrance from Be Layered and this is called Caramel Overdose. This is a clone of Killian Love Don't Be Shy. So we're talking about Killian Love Don't Be Shy. This is like an amazing dupe for Killian Love Don't Be Shy. This is so good. This is, I could have sworn, I'm telling you, back to I'm from an alternate universe. I could have sworn that Killian Love Don't Be Shy had marshmallow in it. Last time I talked about this fragrance and I went to look it up and went to look up the notes, there's no marshmallow in it. I always thought that Killian Love Don't Be Shy was an orange blossom and marshmallow scent, but alas, it is not. It is orange blossom. And I forget what the sweetness is in the base. Maybe it's probably vanilla and I don't know. But I'm so confused because I could have sworn it had marshmallow in it. But that's what it smells like. It smells like a sweet, syrupy, marshmallowy orange blossom scent. And this smells so incredible on me now that this is one of my goddess scents. This is one of those fragrances that makes me feel so good about how I smell. I just feel incredible in this fragrance. And it's funny because I used to hate this perfume. Again, when it was getting super hyped up, I was like, dude, I do not get all the hype. It smells sickening. There's nothing special about it, but now I cannot get enough of it. It smells amazing. So anyways, that is Be Layered Caramel Overdose or Killian Love Don't Be Shy. Okay, this next one, I'm gonna talk about a flanker, but I think the original is amazing too. This is a fragrance from Guerlain, and this is Mon Guerlain Florale. This is my favorite version of Mon Guerlain, only because this one's a little bit sweeter. This fragrance is so amazing. But Mon Guerlain Florale is just a little bit sweeter. It's got a little bit of like a, I don't want to say creamy because I wouldn't say it's creamy, but it's got a roundness to it. And the original Mon Guerlain is a little bit more sharp smelling than this one. But I feel amazing in the original Mon Guerlain, which I have a bottle of as well. I think either formulation is great, but there's something about this Florale version that is just, it's a little tiny bit sweeter, and it's got a really beautiful roundness to it that the original doesn't have. I feel incredible every time I wear this perfume. This is another one that just, it smells expensive, but it also has a funness to it because it does have a really beautiful sweetness to it. I feel so good every time I wear really any version of Mon Guerlain. Guerlain fragrances in general are like goddess fragrances. They just make you smell expensive and unique, and they're amazing. I love Guerlain. It's just one of my favorite houses ever, but there's something really special about this one. I just feel amazing. Well, you can see what a huge dent I've got in it. This is my favorite version. So anyways, that is Guerlain Mon Guerlain Florale. I don't know if you can even get this version anymore. I'm not sure. Okay, this next one, I love this perfume so much, and I feel like I smell so, I don't know, I feel like I smell so sexy when I wear this perfume. This is a fragrance from Estee Lauder, and this is Estee Lauder Sensuous. And there is something so beautiful about this because it almost has like a musky skin scent to it, which is really, I can't think of the word that I'm looking for. There's like a, I don't know, I can't think of the word that I'm looking for, but this is beautiful. It's sweet and skin-like and musky. Oh gosh, a little bit kind of powdery, but almost more like a skin powderiness. It's warm, it's beautiful. It's not overly like perfumey. I love this one. I forget, somebody at the cosmetic company store, because I sprayed on the new, because since they came out with this again, I sprayed on the new version when I was in the cosmetic company store just to make sure that they didn't butcher this, and they did not, thank goodness. But the girl the girl that was working in the store that day said that this reminded her of, I forget, I think she said like Coca-Cola or some kind of a soda. And I was like, what? I've never, like, it doesn't remind me of that at all, but maybe it does smell like that to some people. I don't know. I love this though. I feel amazing every time I wear it, and I do need to pick up a new bottle of it because my bottle is getting quite low. It's been low for a long time, and I was rationing it because I didn't know that they were going to come back out with it. So now that it has come back out, I need to go ahead and use this up and then just buy a new bottle. So anyways, that is Estee Lauder Sensuous. I mean, even the name. This next fragrance that I feel so good every time. How many times am I gonna say that in this video, how good these make me feel? But that's really what, I mean, I guess that's really at the base or at the root of it. If you feel really good in a fragrance, then of course it's gonna make you feel like a goddess. And this fragrance is definitely one of mine. This is from Gallagher Fragrances, and this is called Wicked Good. And this is one of those perfumes that every time I spray it on or every time I wear it, like, I can't get enough of myself. I can't get enough of smelling it, and thank goodness this thing is an absolute beast, so it lasts forever on, and it projects, like, it's strong. This is one of my favorite fragrances of all time. Like, this would be in a top 5 for me at this point. I could not live without this. This is a fragrance that I crave all year round. I want to smell like this in the summer, in the winter. I don't care how hot it is out. There are days that I will just spray this on because I want to smell like this. This is tonka and vanilla and chocolate, and it is incredible. And it's almost not sweet at all. It's very, very slightly sweet. And there's just something so magical about this perfume. This is a masterpiece perfume to me. I am obsessed with this. I probably have less than half of a bottle left, so I need to go ahead and pick up another bottle. I know that at one point, this has been years ago, I know that at one point they had very like limited bottles of this because I think it was the vanilla, the Madagascar vanilla, that they were having a hard time getting a hold of. And it was right after they started making it again, or that, I don't know, maybe it came back in stock or something, that I picked up my bottle. This is a fragrance that I need a backup bottle of because I love it. I feel amazing in this because it smells incredible on me. Again, it's one of my top 5 fragrances for life. I could not live without it. It's amazing. So anyways, that is Wicked Good from Gallagher. Okay, this next one. It's funny because if my husband didn't love this fragrance on me so much, I don't know that I would have included it in this video. But this one makes me feel super good because I know how much my husband loves it. It's one of those fragrances that I know that I just smell good. This is a fragrance from Valentino, and this is Valentino Donna Aqua. This is a really beautiful, syrupy, sweet pear and I think pistachio fragrance. It's very, very sweet, very, very sweet, very syrupy, very decadent smelling. I feel amazing every time I wear this fragrance. I get compliments every time I wear this fragrance. It's too perfumey to be like a gourmand, but oh my gosh, it's definitely sweet enough to be a gourmand. It's very, very sweet, very syrupy smelling. It's just amazing. It's one of those fragrances that it's just such a people pleaser, and I get so many compliments when I wear this that the compliments alone will make you feel like a goddess, because people just absolutely love it, especially my husband. He asked me one time, I think it was not the last time I wore this, but the time before that, he asked me, why can't you just wear that perfume every single day? He would love it if I could just decide on a perfume, if I could just have a signature, something that he could be like, oh, that's my wife's perfume, that's what my wife smells like. But unfortunately, when you have a fragrance, when you're married to a fragrance reviewer, that's just not possible. I can't do, well, a lot of us can't do signature scents anymore because we're perfume lovers. But anyways, yeah, this is an amazing one. Love it. And I feel amazing just simply for all the compliments I get when I wear this one. So anyways, that is Valentino Donna Aqua. Okay, this next one, oh, I love this fragrance so much. And I don't talk about it a ton on this channel because it's long been discontinued, and I haven't worn it a ton in the last couple of years, but this is a fragrance that, oh gosh, when I do wear it, I just feel amazing. This is a fragrance from Armani, and this is Armani Se La Parfum. And this is an amber perfume. It's definitely an amber. It's a really beautiful, warm, sweet amber. But this has got black currant, I think it's black currant, in the top. And the black currant is very, very prominent. It's as prominent as the amber in it. So you end up with this really beautiful, kind of ambery black currant scent. And it is incredible. I have never smelled anything else quite like this perfume. It's warm and sweet, but you still get the really beautiful kind of sexiness of an amber scent. It's stunning. I feel amazing every time I wear this. I don't know why. Well, I know why, because it's long discontinued. It's very difficult to find at this point. I'm sure it's quite expensive. I still have quite a bit of this bottle left, but sometimes there are just certain scents that I have in my collection that I get nervous about using, and I'm like scared I'm gonna use them up. But I've been trying really, really hard, like the last year, I guess, to be better about just enjoying my fragrances while I have them, because there's no telling when any of them could go off. I haven't had, in fact, I could probably count on one hand the number of perfumes that I've had go off over the last like 5 years. Very rarely do I have fragrances go off, but there's always that chance. I mean, and there's no telling which ones are gonna go. So I do need to just enjoy the ones that I have, and when they're gone, they're gone. There are a million other fragrances out there to enjoy. So anyways, that is Se La Parfum from Giorgio Armani, and I am obsessed with it. And I'm definitely going to be wearing that a ton this fall and winter season because I need to make up for some lost time with it. Okay, this next one, I don't think anybody can deny how beautiful this fragrance is. This is Tom Ford Lost Cherry, and even with the name, I mean, it's supposed to be a very like enticing fragrance, and I definitely think that it is. And this is one of those fragrances that, and I know it's not just me, I know a lot of other people feel amazing when they wear Lost Cherry. I've got a bottle of the real thing because a beautiful subscriber sent this over to me, along with some other bottles that are just incredible. And I'm so happy to have the real thing because there are so many dupes of this on the market now. But this is one of those fragrances that there's just really nothing like having the real one. The real one is it's just so beautiful. I do have the Dossier dupe, and I think it's great. It smells identical to this, but there's just something so special, and there's something really special about this bottle. I just think that the bottle is gorgeous. This kind of blood red bottle is just beautiful. I feel amazing every time I wear this fragrance though. And this is a people pleaser. This is one of those fragrances that you just get a ton of compliments on. This is another one that my husband really likes, and I just feel amazing when I wear it every time. This is one that can be worn in the heat, in the cold, it doesn't matter. It smells amazing no matter what time of the year it is, and it's one of those fragrances that's just like always appropriate. You could really get away with wearing this in any setting for any kind of an event. It would just smell amazing. Like you could wear this to brunch, you could wear it to dinner at night, and it's just gonna smell great. I love it, and I feel incredible when I wear this one. So anyways, that is Tom Ford Lost Cherry. And then last but not least is a Chloe fragrance. I love this perfume so much, and I feel like the most expensive lady around when I wear this perfume. This is a perfume, again, from Chloe, and this is Chloe Nomad Absolute de Parfum. The original Absolute is stunning too, and it smells so expensive and so classy. This Absolute de Parfum though is like Nomad, but more intense. It's a little bit sweeter than the original Nomad too, and it is absolutely stunning. This is gonna sound weird, but do you know how when there is leather in a fragrance and it gives it that almost, it's kind of like a slight bit of powderiness, but it's the leather. It's like smelling new leather or getting into a car with leather interior, and it's still really fresh and strong, and it almost has that kind of slight leathery powderiness. You get that kind of leathery powderiness in this perfume, but without having to smell leather, if that makes sense. Because I don't like leather in a fragrance. But I do love that kind of really classy, kind of slightly powderiness that leather brings to a perfume. And you get that with this, but without having to smell leather. And it's incredible. I don't know what it is that makes it smell like that. The original has it too. And then with the sweetness, and this, they both have Mirabelle plum in them and oak moss. Oh my gosh. It's so good. Even the bottle is just super classy. They're Nomad and Nomad Absolute de Parfum they're both goddess perfumes. For sure. They're just amazing. I love them. I feel so good when I wear this. So anyways, that one is Chloe Absolute de Parfum. And that is gonna be it, guys. Those are 10 more fragrances in my collection that make me feel like an absolute goddess when I wear them. I do hope that you enjoyed this. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.